And we are back. Time for Forgotten Leafs to wrap up this edition of the Leafs Combo. Norman James in London, Ontario. Mike Augello, the hockey trivia master in Buffalo, New York. You ready, Mike?
Oh, yes.
All right.
Yes, I am.
We usually do 2 questions, so here is question 1. I played for the Leafs in the 2010-2011 season. 53 games. I scored 14 times. I had 35 points. I was a minus 13, and then I was traded. Who am I?
Oh, my God.
10-11, 53 games. 10-11, 53 games, 35 points. He scored 14 goals. Obviously not a very good season for the Leafs then, and it just didn't work out. He was traded to the Philadelphia Flyers, where he finished the rest of the season.
Then that would be Chris Versteeg.
Ding, 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 ding. Way to go, Michael. What does that make you, 5 for 5?
Yes.
I need to get a timer involved here. Anyway.
Yeah, I needed the Philadelphia Flyers aspect because once you said that, I did that. But yeah.
What's your comment on that guy? Like, what happened with him? I mean, he was part of that first championship run for the Blackhawks, and he was one of those pieces that kind of went on their way in a satellite fashion. Like Dustin Byfuglien was another one of them. Did it just? Yeah. Was it Chris Versteeg or was it the team, the Leafs?
No. I think what I think was he was a third-line guy for a championship team, and basically when he got traded to a non-championship team, he was still a third-line guy. They thought that he could be a top-6 winger, and he really didn't fit that role. And luckily, Brian Burke was able to get a first-round pick out of that. And I believe the first-round pick turned out to be Stuart Percy, which didn't end up really turning out well. But at least they got a return for him that was not terrible.
Didn't a fan who was pissed off back then, and all Leaf fans were really pissed off. I mean, listen to one of our talk show episodes or whatever. We weren't too happy. Didn't a fan vandalize his Audi R8 or something, and he just wasn't too happy about that?
In the parking lot right across from 40 Bay, which is now being built into a massive condo complex like everything else in downtown Toronto.
It's called a growing city, Mike. It's one of the most unstoppable cities you're ever going to see, and
I love it. I just wish I could move there. It's too damn expensive.
Yeah, I'm from Toronto, and every time I feel like going back, I look at the situation and I'm like, you know what? I've got it pretty good out here in suburban London. This is the compound. If you follow me on Instagram, you notice that I'm living in paradise out here. Final question, then we should get out of here. I played for the Leafs full season, 87-88. 2 goals. 3 helpers, and I lost my page here. Hold on a sec. 2 goals, 3 helpers, 107 penalty minutes, which is nothing compared to what I used to compile with the Edmonton Oilers. Who am I?
That would be the late Dave Semenko.
Ding, 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 ding. Way to go, Michael. It's fun to just list off these players who had these larger-than-life reputations with other teams, and then they end up on your team. That's what Forgotten Leafs is all about. By the way, the drummer who usually drums in the answers and the questions for Forgotten Leafs, I had to lay him off because of Trump's tariffs. So that's it. Yeah, that's it, buddy. We got to go.
Thanks, Norman.